Hello everybody and welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. And today is Wednesday, and Wednesday is my, what I call whiskey day, but it's a spirits day. Other days I do tea, I do coffee, I do wine, and I do beer, but today I do spirits. And today I got a kind of a uniquely American spirit. Moonshine, and moonshine originally meant basically whiskey that was being sold, made illegally and sold. And why it was illegal is because the people who made it did not pay taxes. And it was certainly famous in during Prohibition. And another name for it is White Lightning. There's different names for it. It's generally made from corn. Now it's kind of associated with hillbillies, made in the mountains of like Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky. And basically from corn, just a distilled high spirit of various quality. People have capitalized on it now, and there's a lot of commercial distilleries making and selling different flavors. As usual, I have a surprise for everybody that I'm going to save for the end. I always go above and beyond. What is a lot of times is this used for now? It's a novelty. I mean, some people like it. They have all kinds of flavors. It's easy to drink for people who aren't really into any kind of alcoholic beverage. This is something they can drink and get down. People of a younger age are just starting, 21 and up in the early stages, sometimes drink it because they haven't developed a palate for other alcohols yet. Women, people try and get women drunk on this. Naughty, naughty boys. And because it's easy to drink. It's big on college campuses. And then, so, just use your imagination. You visit some place, you want to take home something. So, I mean, there's a lot of, now the real stuff is, used for other things. It's just people have their ways of making it. They become famous and known in the area for making some good stuff. And it's consumed like anything else would be. So let's go over some of this stuff real quick. The first one I got is Old Smoky. Here is this one here, and you see it has a, well, I've taken it off. Well, this is apple pie, and then we have blackberry, all right? This is a place in Tennessee, in Gatlinburg, that makes this. And I've seen online people going in. I've been to Gatlinburg several times, but I've never been here. But I will next time I go to Gatlinburg. And if you notice the top real quick, where it says, let me see here, get this focused in for you. There it is. I'm not sure if it's upside down, but anyway, it says apple pie. It actually says moonshine. The other one says blackberry moonshine. I saw them. They were giving like 11 samples out. They were small little plastic cups, but still, I was pretty impressed with the, people filming themselves in there, taking the tour. So let's try it. Does the apple pie taste like apple pie? Now, Old Smoky, I told you where it was made. It's 70 proof. Nothing else of interest. Little jar, kind of cute with the little jar, right? I should have smelled it and described it first. Let me do that. Before I dove right in. It's unlike me. Sour green apple. Kind of sour green apple, candied green apple sour. With a slight really candied green apple. Like Jolly Rancher or a lollipop. And a little medicine-y smell, kind of like a cough syrup. And undertone of cinnamon. Alright, I guess that's where to get the apple pie. So, the apple pie tastes like the green apple candy with the cinnamon. A little bit of cough medicine, and pretty much that is it. It is thick tasting, and even at 70 proof, it's got a little bit of heat, but not, nothing. I mean, I could down this in 2 seconds. Here's the color of it. Take a good look at the color there. There it is. Right? Kind of a little yellow. I forget the heat. It's so little that it's not even. Alright, so easy drinking. You can drink that all day long, 70 proof. Alright, so what's the color of the blackberry? Alright, you got it right there. Just kind of a, I don't know, almost an orangey, light red. Same thing, 70 proof. It smells like, tell you what this smells like, and I'm dead on this. This is black bread. It smells like an order of pancakes with bacon and maple syrup on it, and a little bit of, along with that, you put all that, and then you drizzled on some blueberry syrup. If it tastes anything like that, bam, it'll be good. Okay, this is a pancake and breakfast and bacon breakfast smell. I'm not even kidding, a little bit. It does not taste like any alcohol. Might taste a little bit like blueberry syrup, but it has on pancakes. All right, put it in a blender. Put pancakes in a blender. Throw in a couple strips of bacon, and put in a little bit of blueberry syrup, a mixture of blueberry and maple syrup, and that's what you have on that one. That sounds good to you? Go for it. The next one we have, let's take a look at that top. All right. Ghost Tree Moonshine Pecan Pie. So this is a different company, right? This was Old Smoky, and this is Ghost Tree. This is 80 proof. That was 70. Grain neutral spirits with natural flavors and caramel color. Trying to see South Carolina. North Charleston, South Carolina. So we had Tennessee, and now we have South Carolina. And this color is much like the other one. You call that a pale yellow. It smells like almond paste. Says pecan. I know pecans. I ate a lot of pecans. I ate a lot of almonds. This tastes like almond, or smells like almond paste. See if it tastes like almond paste. A little more heat, a little more alcohol, which it does. It's 40 ABV instead of 35. Still think it tastes more like almonds. So if you want a nice almondy drink, that's 80 proof. This is your man here. Tastes a little more. That's more serious alcohol or a little higher ABV. But you know, you gotta be careful with this stuff, right? You drink this whole quart like it's nothing, then you're in trouble. It's not a quart. $7.50. Now I promised you a little something at the end. So here's what we're gonna have. And this I have not tried. This is how it was given to me. This here is crystal clear liquid in a mason jar. Is from a friend of mine whose family or friend, well, he's from Eastern Kentucky. All right, I won't give out the county, I guess. This is the real deal. This is probably 190 proof. Very flammable. I have not tried it. I do not try whiskey that gets handed to me like this. I don't know the quality. I'm afraid of it, frankly. But I'm going to try it, and I'm going to tell you why. I went to his house not too long ago, and he was drinking it, and he had drank, had been drinking it. So, and he was okay. So I thought, okay, it didn't affect him, and I drank some that night, and so I'm going to drink some now. But let me tell you how he did it. He took like one of those plastic margarita mix. Comes in like a plastic little pail, and he dumped a bunch of this in there, in that mix, and he stirred it up, strawberry, and he stuck it in the freezer. That's how he drinks it. It was a unbelievably potent. I just tried it. I wouldn't get it. It was sweet. It was like a margarita without the tequila, just that mix with 190 proof liquor in there. I mean, talk about being over drinking it if you're not careful, and sweetness, but that's the way he likes it. That's probably a real deal way to drink this. All right, trust me on this. So I'm gonna try this for you. And if I didn't go that night and know that he was drinking it, I know he drinks it all the time, but I just get nervous. But then I drank it that night, and that was a couple of weeks ago. So we're gonna try it. Okay, this smells like. Yeah, this is the real deal. Just an ethanol, kind of corn sweetness. Almost, just like corn. Maybe when you shuck a fresh piece of corn, you smell it. Kind of smells sweet, smells like corn. Obviously, it is corn. And with the alcohol, it's actually a clean smell to this. So I'm going to try it. I'm just going to take the small sip because I don't want to make a fool out of myself, coughing and gagging. I don't know how the hell strong this is. And no, I'm not going to light it on fire. And there's no doubt it would go on fire. All right. Okay, this is, yes. It's like taking a big inhale of cigar smoke or something. It goes down, it heats you up, it comes back out hot. Doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's kind of clean and crisp and dry and a little bit of corn taste. And that's it. And my stomach's burning right now. And I took a minuscule amount. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's what that is. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with this. Maybe I'll bring it out at a party, have some friends will suck this down. But, whew, all right. Now, I'm not done yet, all right? So, there was one place that in Kentucky that was able to, this has been a while back, legally make moonshine. I don't know. I mean, you see all these and everything. But anyway, the cool thing about it, so they made it before their bourbons started coming in, all right? And I went there when they first opened, and it's called Limestone Branch. And the cool thing about Limestone Branch, it's owned, and the distiller is a Beam. And yes, related to Jim Beam, to the Beam. He's in the Beam family. Okay, that stuff stays here. And so I got a bottle of, let me show you what I got here. I got a bottle. This is all they were selling at first because they were waiting for their whiskeys to mature. And they wanted to open and make some money. So I'll see if we can see what this is. Now, if you look on the back where I got my hand, there's some writing in gold Sharpie. And the writing is, "Enjoy, Steve Beam and Paul Beam." Okay? I had them sign it. This says T.J. Pottinger. Family something. The label's starting to where I can't read it. It was, when they first... And here's the back of it. See if you all can make that out. But here's the front. Let's take another look at it real quick. So it's starting to fade, right? This stuff, the signatures are in great condition. T.J. Pottinger, I don't know what it means. Sugar Shine is what they call it. Spirit distilled from 50% corn and 15%... See, I can't read it. I can't read it. This is 100 proof. It says batch 3, bottle 182. The back says Limestone Branch Distillers Incorporated, Lebanon, Kentucky. But the cool thing is those signatures right there. Now, I've had the pleasure of meeting Paul on several bourbon, what do you call them, tastings. And I also had a private tour from him. He's a very nice man. I'm going to see if he'll give me another private tour that I can tape and show you all. It's unbelievably interesting. He can go on all day about family, but I will try and get a condensed version. Just real quick, one of the other cool things, and that's one of the little presents I want to show you. I also won the early whiskeys. I went back probably about a year ago. I don't remember how long ago that was. They're starting to get all their stuff now, and I got a few other bottles and actually gave them away, but I kept one, and it's sherry cask finished 90 proof straight rye whiskey in this cool bottle here. All right, and what's cool about that is right here I got him to sign it again. I don't know why I do that. Now I can't open the damn thing. Sherry cask finish sounds really good. Maybe I'll go back and buy some more whiskeys from Limestone Branch and do them for you. They now have bourbons and all. It's such a unique, well, you could buy mini casks and have them do it however you want, however long you want to age them. They'll sell you the whole damn thing. And they have different bourbon stuff now. I'm going to go back. I want to get a private tour. I'll do all that for you. In the future, I'll get some more. And well, we'll taste them there. We'll taste them while we're there with the master distiller, A. Beam. Okay, I can do that for you. So I thought I would do these moonshines, and I thought I would throw in the little bonus of the real deal. I don't know how many channels you're going to get that on. This is the real deal. And that's the real signature. So, and we'll go back and we'll get a tour of it. So I hope you enjoyed it. All right, I try and go the extra mile here on this channel. Okay, if I didn't have all this stuff, I might not have done it. But I knew that only here would you get that extra mile. And I'll save this if any of you all, I don't know, you want me to mail you some of this? Just ask me. I'll find some way to maybe clean these little jars out and send you some if you want. All right, some of the nice, talking about the channels, you know, the whiskey channels that I talk to all the time. If you want to do this, I'll mail it to you, and you'll have some real American Kentucky from the hills moonshine. So, cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Cheers, everybody.